Welcome to Knox Podcast, episode 3. This is our holiday special episode, and as you can see, Christmas touched down at Knox Podcast Studio. I was so excited to be able to decorate this room and just make it all nice and cozy for the holidays. Before we get in a little bit more into the video, I just want to give thanks to everyone who have tuned into our first and second episode of Knox Podcast. I really enjoy reading all of you guys' comments. It really, really fills my heart with joy. And I just want to remind you guys that to keep in the loop and to stay updated with new episodes releasing and what we are going to be doing in the new year within Knox Podcast, just make sure to like the videos, to subscribe, and you can also follow our socials. So we know this time is filled with so much hope and love during this season, and we have to really remember why it is that we feel this. And that is because hope was brought to the world the very moment Jesus was born. And that is the true gift of Christmas. So during this episode, I really, really just want to be talking about that. I want to really reminding you guys at home why it is that we unite with our families, why it is that we give, and why it is that we just celebrate during this time. And since we're in the third episode of Knox Podcast, we're kind of still in the groove of beginning this and you guys getting to know me. For those that don't know me, I think that, like I said, the holidays involves so much family, so much love. So I want to really just make this a Christmas special. And what would make this episode any more special than bringing those that I love? So if you guys know and remember Diana, she is what we like to call the queen of Christmas around here. She loves Christmas. She loves celebrating and being with family and those she loves. We've been able to have so many beautiful family traditions. I'm going to be having Misa, who's usually behind the camera, but he's going to be here. Misa's my brother, and a few other special guests.
Oh,
hi, Diana. Welcome back. How do you like the room?
Oh, it's so cute, Nikki. Everything looks so pretty. Hi, everybody.
So we have Diana back, guys. As you guys heard the last episode, we were going to have our Christmas special. And she is the queen of Christmas. She really loves this time.
Christmas.
And I really just thought that to make this special, it was going to be not any more special than having my family and my loved ones here. So as I said, I'm going to be having Diana. I'm going to be having Grace here in a little bit. But Diana, how about you tell us why your love of Christmas began, or like since when your love of Christmas began?
Well, first I want to say thank you for including me in this special. And I think it's such a great opportunity. I'm going to try to speak a little English because Benji, I know you're watching right now. He told me he wanted a little bit more English.
She speaks Spanish and English, guys.
But I think this is a perfect time for me to, a lot of people question themselves, like, why do you like Christmas so much? Or like, why do you get like that so much? And because I have heard it so many times that people ask me, I also ask myself, and I said, like, what is it, because I know if we talk about how all the season is, I know it has that good things and the bad things, and how busy and the stress we also get. But I think one of the main points that made me realize the love for Christmas is Jesus. And when we think about, because I know there's a lot of people, Nikki, that might be struggling with something right now.
Exactly.
And they might be saying, what's the happy about this? Why, how exciting it is. Why is the light? Because they're passing through a lot of things right now, right? But that's the real meaning about Christmas. It's not about how I feel. It's not that everything has to be perfect for me to enjoy this time. It's that without Jesus being born, there was not going to be hope.
Yeah.
And no iba a poder haber salvación.
Yes.
Entonces, independientemente que si fue en junio, julio, diciembre, enero, cuando fue, pero fue. Y tenemos la oportunidad de estos momentos que la gente anda alegre to talk about Jesus. Today I was at Walmart and this lady was so happy and I said, wow, this is so strange
Mhm.
to see someone in the register happy, in
Yeah.
these days. And you know what she said?
What?
She said, well, I'm celebrating the one that gives happiness, and that's Jesus.
Wow.
And when she said, I'm
Uh-huh.
like, yes, you get it.
Yeah.
So a lot of the times, guys, there's been Decembers that I'm passing through so much,
Hmm.
but it's not about how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
It's about Jesus, and we're
Exactly.
celebrating that moment that
Hmm.
changed my whole life and
Exactly.
the world. So
Yes.
that's why I think it's beautiful to take advantage that everyone is talking about happiness and light.
Yes.
So it's the time to be jolly.
Yes, it is. And I think it's so beautiful what you said about it's not about maybe everything being perfect or
Yeah.
okay during this specific
Mhm.
time, but I think in this specific time, since the Lord really is perfect in everything He does, He allowed for Christmas to be during this day, right? So during this date, we have the opportunity to maybe take a break from like work or like everything and kind of just pause and reflect that we were given the gift of Him,
Yes.
which, He's our counselor, He is the Prince of Peace, and we can be reminded that no matter maybe what we're going through right now, we can be reminded that in Him we have salvation and we have that hope.
Jesus is the real gift, the real
Yes.
meaning. And we have to try to remind this to our kids.
Yes.
We have to say it one way or another, to really, really remember what's the real reason about
Yes.
Christmas.
So what do you think if we bring it over Grace?
Yes, let's see.
So we want to bring Grace. I love Grace. Grace, if you guys don't know, is Diana's daughter. Grace also really loves Christmas. I mean, it's very hard to think about someone who doesn't love Christmas,
Well,
but that's
we
why
know
that's why we wanted to kind of bring a little bit of everyone today. It's not that Kathy doesn't love Christmas; she's just a little bit.
Yeah, but maybe it's gonna be good to hear
perspectives. Yes.
Someone different.
Yes. So look who's here. Yay. All right. So they're gonna introduce themselves. We'll start over here.
All right. Hi, my name is Misha, or Ron. It's really whoever you're talking to, I guess.
He's the man. El que hace todos los edits.
Yes, he is a real man. Go ahead, Richie.
My name is Grace, and I'm 9 years old, and I'm in 4th grade.
Fourth grade, going on 5th
Lo
grade.
más hermoso que hay.
Yo soy Catherine Paz.
How old are you?
Ay,
Tu estado de...
Estados Unidos.
Yo me caso. Tengo 21 años. Y what's your favorite color?
I guess, what's your favorite color? My favorite color, I think I said this in the first episode, so you guys can say your favorite color.
My favorite color is blue, like turquoise blue.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
My favorite color. I'm sorry. Well, I thought it was turquoise, but I don't know. I've been thinking. I think it's red.
Really?
I don't know.
That's nice. Maybe 40 is red for you.
They didn't ask me for the but yeah, I think it's in between red and turquoise. Rojo or turquesa.
I thought I was going to say tortilla. Alright.
Mine is probably like green or like brown.
You too?
Pink.
Yeah.
Pink and green. Pink and green.
Nice. What about you? Oh, I don't remember.
I think my favorite color is like, I like green.
Green, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
pretty. I like
Family
that
of green. Oh, look,
Yeah.
this is turquoise if you guys don't know.
Alright, great. So do you know what this episode is for today?
Like when Jesus was born.
Yes,
Yeah.
the true meaning of Christmas, Gracie. So
My favorite.
your mom already told us a little bit about why she loves Christmas and why she just loves to celebrate during this time of the year. So we wanted to hear a little bit about you now. So can you tell us a little bit about your experience with Christmas and why you love Christmas?
I love Christmas because we can spend time with families.
Yeah.
We can have fun, play games.
Yeah.
And you like the present.
Yeah.
Do you like giving presents too?
Yeah, it's fun.
But you do, baby.
You
You
do.
love to give presents.
Remember you were showing me Tia Leda's present today.
Yeah.
Which was very
I'm
cute.
not gonna tell anybody right now because imagine she's watching.
You're right. You're right. You're very right.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Grace does have a very big heart. That's one of the things I love about Grace. She does love to serve. She loves to give.
Yes.
So I know that you do love that part about Christmas. But you kind of already mentioned it already. But you do know the true meaning of Christmas, right? Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
The true meaning of Christmas, baby.
About being born.
Yeah. And what's the best gift we have received?
Jesus.
Mhm.
Yes.
And we have to remember that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to always remember that.
Yes. All right, Miss Catherine.
Hot
So
Serena.
we mentioned in the video how it's not that you don't love Christmas, but we wanted to hear your perspective
Yeah.
on
The
Christmas.
The Grinch. She's the
Why
Grinch.
why do we think you have a little cringe on you?
Yeah.
Tell us, Katy. No, pero de verdad, creo que esto es lo bonito, porque como estábamos hablando al principio, yo sé que de todos los que nos están oyendo pueden haber personas que quizás no lo celebran, you know, and that's fine as well. Entonces es bueno escuchar, ajá. Celebrate Hanukkah. So it's very important, you know, tener el respeto de las diferentes cosas que todos los demás puedan pensar o creer. So, Catita, ¿por qué crees tú que, o sea, qué es Navidad para ti?
¿Qué es Navidad para mí? ¿En el sentido cristiano o en el sentido?
That's too live.
So you guys can see, Catita, en el único sentido que
No sé qué sentido que quisieras hablar. Aquí no se juzga.
escuchamos.
Listen and don't judge.
Sí, me gusta lo de la Navidad, o sea, decorar.
Like,
No me gusta decorar
she doesn't like
y no
that.
me gusta envolver regalos. Yo, si fuera a regalar un regalo, sería en bolsa, porque no me gusta envolver.
Ok.
Y-
Ajá, eso sí, eso son como las cositas, pero la Navidad en sí, y saben que quizás vamos a entrar un poquito profundo porque yo sé que extrañas a tu familia y eso, por eso repetíamos eso en el principio del episodio, que hay muchísimas personas que puedan que estén pasando por muchas cosas diferentes, pero volver a recordar. No se trata de cómo yo me sienta, se trata de que estamos celebrando la luz, se trata de que estamos celebrando la salvación y celebrando la esperanza, right? Entonces eso va independientemente de todo. Entonces al final del día, Catita, dinos qué es la Navidad para ti.
Hoy que estaba lavando los trastes, me puse como a pensar, bueno, a preguntarle a Dios qué iba a decir, y me puse a pensar que cuando pedimos algo por internet, ¿verdad? Como Amazon, y lo estamos esperando con ansia para envolverlo. Y entonces Jesús venía con un propósito a nacer para darnos la salvación. Entonces, el regalo que pudo habernos dado fue haber nacido y luego haber ido a la cruz por nosotros y darnos la salvación.
Beautiful.
I love that.
Y de ahí viene esa, como tú dijiste, estar esperando algo, right? Estar con esperando todo el año esperando celebrar ese momento
Since January
precioso
1st.
de lo que es la preciosa Navidad, amén. Misa.
I think I'm very similar to Diana in the sense that I love Christmas. I've always enjoyed wrapping since I was little. I always was the one to help her. I'm the one who brings up our Christmas tree every year. I love the holidays, obviously spending it with family and friends. I love all
You're
of that.
baking and stuff.
Yes, I
Yes,
love baking
we're
during
so
the
blessed
holidays.
with his baking.
But I think obviously I think at the end of like the day, I think it's always important to remember again why we even celebrated in the first place, and why we feel the joy and the love in the air. It's because we're able to because of the sacrifice God gave us, and Jesus gave us, and the gift that God gave us. So,
Yes, very beautiful. So, since we are here as a family, and like I said, there's nothing more special than being united with the families, especially during this time. How about we talk about a few of our favorite memories during Christmas or like traditions that we love? Great tea. You have something?
Um, maybe I've heard.
It's okay. But you want me? You want us to wait for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Can I go? Okay. Yo recuerdo que tenía como 7 años. Mi cumpleaños también es en diciembre. So you guys can imagine the celebration of this month. So I remember when I was like, I have to say maybe 7 or yeah, I was very little. My dad gave me these huge dolls, se llamaban Roxanas en El Salvador. So I remember que eran unas como de bebé y él llegó con la cajota, yo estaba loquita y yo estaba tan emocionada que no vi una pared y me rajé.
Oh my
De lo que agarré la caja y como iba tan emocionada no me fijé y me rajé la cabeza. So it's one memory, pero es el amor que recuerdo del momento que sentí cuando llegó con la box. Repara el dolor de la caja. Y tradiciones, ay, no, I have too many. I think everything starts in Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Para mí, the Thanksgiving, it just comes, but the best is literally Thanksgiving in the morning, cuando vamos a la iglesia, que estamos todos celebrando, dándole gloria a Dios por lo que Dios ha hecho por nosotros. El día siguiente tenemos nuestras Christmas pictures con la familia, so ya todo está seteado, tener ese momento de ver qué nos vamos a poner, y después terminamos la noche y vamos a ver las luces, las lucecitas que ponen, so it's such a beautiful tradition. Lo más importante es la unidad de la familia. That's me.
Yes.
Who goes
I think-
next? Who goes next?
I think for me, memories, I think one of my favorite memories, there's a lot because during this time, like you said, there's like so much joy that comes to the mind. But I think one of the ones that I would think about that are like one of the highlights possibly is you probably remember when it was like a while, probably like 10 years ago, I think, when we went to the city with mom and dad during this time. And me and Misa loved playing with Legos. So like we went to the Lego store with dad, and dad literally just was like, okay, like just and we bought like bags and bags of Legos. And then like when mom came home, she just like wrapped it, and then we had like the Christmas trip to the city, which was beautiful in itself. We love to do that during this time too as a family. But then the fact that we were just able to like just I mean, as kids we love the presents, right? So that was just like such a memory that me and Lisa had that was just very special to us. Yeah.
I think mine is pretty similar. Like I don't know, back when Toys R Us was a thing, I remember every year they would send 2 catalogs, one for or my mom. I don't know if mom would go pick them up or if they would mail them, but she would get one for my sister and then one for me, and we would flip through, and it was like pages and pages of like toys, and she would make us like circle like a good amount so that she had options. And I remember we would spend hours on that, like circling and like looking through, and then like just comparing lists, and then and then at the end it had like the big list of like all like your what you really wanted, and then like you would go to Toys R Us and like you would like then obviously go buy everything.
Grace, do you know what Toys R Us is?
I know.
Crazy.
That's
crazy. Grace is like, what are they talking about?
I just know that they have a lot of toys.
It's probably why I used to love Toys R Us too.
Yeah.
Is it open?
Not anymore.
Right.
Amazon.
Yeah, but I think that's one of my favorite memories. Yeah.
Yes. Who wants to go next?
Not yet. I
Yeah.
have to think.
Okay.
Okay.
You too? What about traditions? Any traditions that you feel
I
you
think
do?
I love just Christmas morning with you guys. You know, like the
Oh my
matching,
God,
the
true.
matching pajamas, like the
Yes.
breakfast, and
Mhm.
like, isn't it funny how like mom is always the last one to open the gifts,
Yeah.
like every year.
Yeah.
So like she
Uh-huh.
literally will sit and watch all of us like open,
Everybody,
and then we
uh-huh.
know like at the end we just sit and watch her
She is
because
quiet
yeah,
with not
And she
one.
saves
She
every
says
gift.
Yeah.
every gift.
Every gift from like a secret Santa or like a white elephant or like just like gifts that anybody gives
Everything.
her. She it could be like a bag of chocolate.
So
and she'll
all of
say,
us have like 1, 2, and then she has like 6, 7, and
yeah,
like slowly open, and we're just like,
yeah, it's so true.
I love it.
But
That's
like
so
guys, we totally forgot like when we went to Disney like a few years ago.
Oh.
Like I was just saying that. Like I can't believe we did that. So we went to
Yeah.
Disney a few Christmases ago,
2021.
2021.
Yeah.
That was
After COVID.
so fun.
which was like
Mhm.
honestly one of the nicest like Christmas seasons too,
That
because
was such a beautiful memory.
it was a beautiful memory. Yeah, it really
Yeah.
was.
Wait, Chris,
And Kathy had like just
Oh, that was
came.
just
Yeah.
Like,
So
you
it
like,
was like
It was like
I
a-
feel like Kathy like was
it was
still
like
in
exposure
shock.
therapy.
Yeah. Like
She's
yeah.
like Disney and the family. Like it was a lot. It was so
Yeah.
much fun. It was so beautiful.
It was yeah,
wait,
it was
in
beautiful.
Disney, is that like
When we went, yeah, you were
wait,
more
were they hot tubs?
than we. I
In
think
the, in the, in the,
they had
the
that
Airbnb.
hotel.
yeah, there was a hot tub.
Mhm.
Yeah, like I don't know what they're called, but they're like in like pools and they have hot tubs.
Yeah,
there was a
mommy.
hot
Yeah,
tub
we
there.
went
And with
there.
the bubbles.
Yeah.
We went there.
You
Yeah,
remember
I
that?
remember.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
It was nice.
All right, Rachel, do you want to talk about maybe one of your favorite Christmas memories?
I'm here, guys, thinking how she's not saying anything.
Remember when
You
you
disown
were
her.
the big one?
I screamed of joy that time.
Exactly. That's
I-
memories, mommy.
I died for a moment.
Okay, Katita. No.
Para mí es uy, es difícil, pero creo que antes yo no tenía como una tradición navideña. Para mí Navidad era como un día igual. Sorry.
We know.
Pero ahorita creo que es levantarme y ver que toda mi familia está completa. Mi papá no está trabajando, ya no está en la casa y amanecemos los 5 juntos, pues todos nos reunimos. Y le abrieron la puerta a Marcelo. Y preparamos, y todos estamos juntos en la mesa, preparamos el desayuno y luego abrimos los regalos.
Yeah, that's so beautiful.
Yeah.
So beautiful. It's been so beautiful, Nikki.
It really
It's
has.
so nice. It's beautiful for all of you guys to see how we are and to how excited we get and to hear different perspectives. It's been such a beautiful special y esperamos que todos lo hayan podido disfrutar, que también todos se hayan podido emocionar. Quizás van a estar viendo esto, ¿verdad? El día de Navidad. Pero yo no quiero que termine este especial precioso sin antes recordar y decir y no cansarnos. La Navidad es el día en que dejes que Jesús nazca en tu corazón. Si quizás aceptaste a Jesús ayer, ¿sabes qué? Merry Christmas. Ese es el día en que está la Navidad. Si vas a aceptar a Jesús hoy, 23 de diciembre, Merry Christmas. Es ahí donde llega la verdadera Navidad, cuando Jesús nace en tu corazón y poder cantar y decirle al Señor, ven a mi corazón, oh Cristo, aquí hay lugar para ti. Eso es lo más importante que queremos, que todos lo puedan sentir, que todos lo puedan saber. Por eso tenemos nuestros corazones llenos de gozo y de alegría porque celebramos al Salvador.
Yes, so for everyone that's watching, we really do want to wish you a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year. We want to thank you for even tuning in, for joining and watching this episode, the prior episodes, and we do want to hear from you guys. So in the comments down below, we want to hear what are a few of your traditions. We want to maybe we can add a few new traditions, and also, of course, if you guys have any prayer requests, of course, you guys can count with our prayers here. But again, we hope that you enjoyed this episode, and we love you guys, and happy Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Christmas.